Hi everyone. I wanted to speak to you today, not just write, because as you know this is a big milestone today for the SWG. 10 years ago, Ford of Bruin and I started asking our friends to join the group that I had founded, but in all honesty probably would have abandoned if not for her and her insistence that we actually pursue this thing, the Silmarillion Writers Guild. Some of you who joined on that day are probably still watching this now. In fact, I know you are still watching this now. Yesterday, a friend who had been with the SWG since the beginning asked me in an email if I ever imagined how many lives would change for the better because of this thing that I started. The short answer to that is no. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and if you asked me then where we would be in 10 years at this moment right now, I don't even know that I could have answered that. I know that what I might have come up with on the spur of the moment would probably have looked nothing like where we actually are right now. 10 years later, I would have never dared to even dream where we are right now. So to say that this group has exceeded my wildest expectations is really quite an understatement. But for that, I can't take a whole lot of credit. I have to put the credit where it belongs, which is back on the hundreds of members and supporters of the SWG over the last decade who have made us what we are today, right now. This is every author, reviewer, moderator, volunteer, artist, reader, participant, beta, supporter of our group, and just plain old-fashioned friend who supports our writers and volunteers behind the scenes. Because while I may have had the original idea, yes, and yes, I may have built the site itself, that's really not what makes the SWG the SWG. That is like building a high-rise, and yes, it may be beautiful, and yes, it may be cool, it may even be innovative even. But if no one lives in it, then it's just a beautiful and innovative pile of cinder blocks and steel. No, it's the lives within it that give it its culture and make it a community. And whether you're someone who just says hi on the elevator occasionally, or you're the person organizing the block parties, all of you are the reason the SWG is alive today and a community. So this has been an incredible 10 years for me. And I want to thank all of you who have helped make it happen in ways big and small for believing in my dream. This time, if you ask me, where do you see us in another 10 years, I can probably answer you. In fact, I know I can. It's tempting to say bigger and better, always, because that's been pretty much the drive of our last 10 years, as we've always been trying to be a bigger and better group, but it's a little bit more than that now. I do see new projects for us in the future that, to take my famous words, after I finished my MA, I hope to work on. But really, most importantly, I want us to stay us. I want us to stay the SWG that we have been for the last 10 years. And when I say that, I mean I want us to continue to be a place that encourages people to grow as writers and scholars. I continue to want us to be a place that advocates for supporting what you love rather than putting down what you don't. So I look forward to making that happen together. And I want to say once again, thank you and goodbye for now.